But this one.
What was the third game?
Shut up. Knicks Sixers. Embiid had 50 in the win, 125-114. He also had 8 rebounds.
Campaign.
I know. Maxey, 25-7 and 4. Brunson with 39. Hart, 26 and 6. But the domination of Embiid would be part of the story of this one with the 50-piece. We'll start there, first of all. When he plays like that, who stops him?
Nobody. And when he plays like this, if he didn't get hurt, he would have won back-to-back MVPs, and it wouldn't even have been close. This is a guy that's dominant. And listen, I love Jokic. I think he is the best player in the NBA, and the things he does is special. But that doesn't mean that Joel Embiid isn't just as dominant and can carry this team. And we're talking about Philadelphia 76ers team who had real championship hopes and to be in contention with him healthy. And the fact that he's doing this with a knee, and I've had exactly what he has.
That brace and everything?
And the surgery and the rehab, and that was what, 9-10 weeks ago, and the fact he's going to put a 50 ball on the New York Knicks on a Tibbs coach defense that's tough and rugged and physical. This dude's unbelievable. You cannot stop him. You have to double team him. There's not one like Jokic. Jokic can't guard him either. So as dominant as Jokic is, I think he sees the floor a little better and he plays point guard almost as like a center position.
Yeah.
Joel's more like a Shaq. He is just going to go through you. He is going to dominate you. He's mastered the skill of getting fouled and getting to the free throw line, but this guy, as an MVP and someone who would have won it again, it's crazy because he still doesn't get that much credit and he still doesn't get talked about enough because that MVP was his for sure. And he dominated this game last night.
Super efficient, too. Only missing 6 shots, shooting 20 free throws, 19 for 21 from the free throw line. Top to bottom, this was a dominant performance. Like, is it concerning that he's playing so many minutes and he's dominating? Absolutely not. In the playoffs, you don't practice anyways. At this point, you're just, it's all meetings and walkthroughs. Nobody's practicing. Nobody's going live right now. Only time that he's doing anything physical are these actual games. And he's clear to play in them. Once you step inside the lines, all excuses are out. This is a huge dominating win. And this is what we talked about. The New York Knicks are in trouble if Joel Embiid can play this way. Now, to their credit, though, nothing good's happened yet. Both teams have won on their home courts. Until somebody wins an away game, that's when this series really starts. New York Knicks are still in a good position, but if you can't stop this man from getting 50, that's going to change very fast.
This is where the voting, especially for MVP, should wait till the end. Because if Joel Embiid comes back and they beat this Knicks, and how is he not? I know the 65-game threshold,
but this is disqualified.
I know he is for sure, but I'm saying this is where that rule is stupid, and they should wait and vote till the end because this is when it matters. This is when the MVP dominates. This is when the MVP goes and has 50 when your team's down 2-0.
I wouldn't mind that because if we're talking about MVP, they should be in the playoffs.
They should get to the finals.
Right.
Like they should. It should matter when you win. That's the whole point of being the most valuable player is you help your team win.
Well, look, they were at home last night. It was a little friendlier than it would have been at the Garden. But this was the play that if you've been in the Twitter streets this morning and last night, it's got a lot of people talking. Grabs Mitchell Robinson. That's not cool. And it was ruled a flagrant 1, which is immediate uproar. So let me ask you, should it have been a flagrant 2, which then would have been an ejection?
Yeah, I gotta be honest. This is
dangerous.
Come on, man.
I thought this was a play that was worth being ejected for. Not just Joel. Anybody that does this, I thought it would be ejected. Like, could you imagine if that was a Draymond Green? Draymond Green probably looking at a 10-game suspension for this same play. He was frustrated from not getting a foul call the play before that, and he found him. And he thought he thought he got fouled. Came down. Thought he took a charge that wasn't called. Got frustrated. Mitchell Robinson, wrong place at the wrong time. He lashed out. It was frustration, and he got the flagrant 1 call. On the flip side of that, it motivated him. That's when he really started to get going.
Great.
That's when it pissed him off, and he really started playing. But this is a dirty play. I don't love this. It's a very dangerous play. I don't like to see it.
And Robinson was hurt so long.
Yeah, we're not going to give him the benefit of the doubt because it was Joel Embiid. This is a dirty play.
All right, that's what DiVincenzo said too. Dirty.
It wasn't clean. It wasn't clean.
Can you again,
with Robinson coming down like that, he's just helpless. He's in the air. You can't do this. And I think it helped Joel that it was early. I think it helped Joel that it was Joel.
Oh, because they want to kick him out.
They can't kick out the best player on the other team down 2-0. But again, is that fair? No.
And I think it helped that he just walked away.
And it helps he has a good rep. He's never done this before.
Just walked away. Now, if he stands up and he's barking and he's going crazy, it might be taken in a different
You know what else
direction.
would have helped to get him tossed? If Mitchell Robinson milked it and acted like he was really hurt.
And he did it.
Yeah.
Then it's a situation.
That's funny, too, because at the Garden in the last games, they've been doing the F Joel Embiid chants, and some Knicks fans were just like, I don't really feel like we hate him. Like, Well, that just changed. So when they go back to the Garden, that's
I played with Trae Young, and the only thing that he did was just play basketball really good, and he got Trae Young.
Yeah, but he threw it in their faces. You know that.
And Joel, he's a troll on like Twitter.
And he is
he claps back. He's talks shit. He throws the suck it to the crowd. Like he definitely asked for it, and that's his personality. He's hilarious. I love him, but this play was probably unnecessary, and I'm glad it just didn't end badly with Robinson being in and out of the lineup. Like you said, he's been hurt. Yeah. He's in the air. You can't do that. And I think if it was anyone else other than him, I think they're flagrant 2 and they're tossed.
Okay, but what about the groin kick? Are we going to show that? Because I feel like this was a weird.
God, there's another one.
Wait, there's more.
This is weird too. Like that's
not as bad as the foul, but also not good. Draymond's been tossed for this as well.
What's his deal with Mitchell Robinson? Leave him alone, man. I don't know. There's a lot going on in this
Mitchell
game.
Robinson is coming off the bench and getting all this treatment.
Yeah, right? Like, poor guy. Like, what is your problem with me? You know what? Tibbs was asked about this after the game. Here he is.
Flagrant one on Joel Embiid.
Which one? The one they called or the one they didn't call? Okay. Oh, okay. All right. I just want to make sure we have clarity on that.
Did you see that as the proper? Was it flagrant one, or did you feel like?
I don't even know. Like I guess they had. What did they have? 33 free throws. Yeah.
I just love Tibbs. Look, Josh Hart also said, and I did think this was interesting because if you watched Game 2 and then you watched last night, you have that 2-minute report just sort of sitting in your brain. Josh Hart said that he knew that the game would be called like this because of Game 2. Do you think that had an impact?
No.
Nothing?
No. Listen, this is like guard.
Listen to the Knicks fan.
No, I mean, you don't think that all eyes are on the refs? Like, guys.
Is there a little bit of home cooking in the playoffs? Sure, but this is like, how do you referee Shaq, right? Back in the day, he got more free throws than everyone. So was Joel Embiid. And the Knicks, they have one person on their team that plays like aggressive like that and tries to draw fouls. It's Jalen Brunson. And he had 12 free throws. It's not like DiVincenzo's trying to get to the line. It's not like, they don't. So it's not a fair argument because that's what Joel Embiid does. He's a dominant big guy. They try to hack. By the way, they deadass hacked him on about 16 of these free throws. So maybe 5 of them are questionable calls where he kind of does the James Harden thing, and he's mastered that. But it's not like he's going to the basket. He does it when they're in the bonus also, which is brilliant because he gets to slow down. He gets to get his breath back. And he's done a really good job with that. But again, it's 2 different players. It's 2 different styles. You can't argue about a dominant big guy that's double teamed and hack all night long, getting more free throws than you're like hustling guards on the Knicks. I mean, it's 2 different games.
Yeah, it's an art to it, right? Like, you got to let him land. You're not going to block his 7-foot jump shot. And he plays into all of that. Never have we seen a big man catch the ball in the post or the three-point line, and he's actually coming at you with a live dribble, and you're a center yourself. You don't know how to guard it. You got to give Joel Embiid credit. He knows how to rig up the game for his liking. If there comes down to 50-50 plays where you should call a foul or you shouldn't, we know in the NBA it's going to go towards the offensive player's benefit for that. And Joel Embiid understands the rules like the back of his hand. He understands. The Knicks should know this as well. This should be talked about in film. It should be talked about in the scouting report. Don't foul him on jump shots.
Right.
Allow him space to land. You got to live with something. How the Knicks are guarding them, they're trying to stop everything, and you're not. You can't stop everything. You got to pick your poison. Are we going to allow him to be a jump shooter, or is he going to be super aggressive and we're going to foul him? Give him credit. He knows when he's in a bonus. He knows when guys are going to land. He's aware of your hands at all the time. That is an art. So for him to draw 20 free throws, you guys just got to guard better.
And I'll tell you this, in Game 4, if I'm the Knicks, there is no way in hell this man is having 50. There's no way in hell that he's even put the ball down. I'm double teaming him, and I'm making guys like Oubre and Tobias Harris and Nicholas Batum. I'm making those guys beat me. No way it's going to be Joel Embiid getting 50 in Game 4.
Well, and they don't play again until Sunday early, so they have
Great
like a
also
nice
for
break.
Joel.
This is great for Joel.
No, it's rigged.